abundance, and of course we've had plenty of rain this year, just not much of late. Is that going to make sure it goes down? No, no, no. It is high, high, high.
Well, we're back now with Scott Robbins of Action Pest, and Scott's no stranger to lifestyles. And today we're going to talk about something I knew nothing about. It's called overwintering pests, or overwintering insects. What are we talking about here?
Well, what we're talking about is a group of insects that, well, we use another term, occasional invader, that we group these in.
I like both of those terms. They work.
Which sounds kind of pleasant when you're talking about a pest, right? So this occasional invader class of insects are insects that they do come inside and can give us grief. We don't want them in there. But they're not going to set up and actually nest in our house or really disrupt our life or threaten our food supply or anything like that. Not like cockroaches or ants, maybe. So overwintering insects, they're a subclass of these occasional invaders, and they're hanging outside right now, but whenever the temperatures start to drop this fall, they'll start to gather up, they'll release these aggregation pheromones, and then they'll come inside, just getting a little bit lost, looking for shelter to hang out.
So what have we seen? I see these at my house in the fall.
I'll bet you do,
yes.
Along with a lot of people in Tri-State. So this is the Asian multicolor lady beetle, one of the class of overwintering insects. And this insect was actually imported by our government to fight aphids on our crops, and they did a really good job doing it. Unfortunately, it tastes really, really bad, so we don't have any natural predators.
Oh, okay. So what can they do in our house? I mean, are they harmful? They just smell bad?
No, any of these overwintering insects, they won't harm anything other than to just fly around your lights or your television set and everything. But, you know, we're talking about them right now here as we head into fall, because it's the time of year. If you had a problem with them last year, the same conditions, the gaps, cracks, and crevices around your outside of your house, they need to be sealed right now, where the temperature is nice and warm before they start to come inside. There's one particular one, this one right here.
That's scary looking, Scott.
This is a scary looking insect, and this is a brown marmorated stink bug, is what that is. This is an invasive species. It hit Pennsylvania about 12, 13 years ago, and it started steadily moving itself west, and then with produce and some other trade actually jumped out to California. It'll feed on over 140 different types of plants. So it can be a crop pest, or it's a really bad pest in like apple orchards and stuff. But that one actually comes in earlier than our normal overwintering insect. So you really need, if you haven't done any sealing on your house yet, you really need to.
Well, if maybe we don't know all the things where the cracks and crevices are, can you help us with that?
Sure. So you're talking about maybe gaps in the screen under your soffit vents or your foundation vents. A lot of us have vinyl siding, and of course that to be installed right has to be installed a little bit loose. Or maybe you have a partial brick veneer home, and the ends of that veneer sometimes aren't sealed very well. And that's where you'll get something like a paper wasp. These types of paper wasps, the queens will actually overwinter in your house, not the entire colony. And then in the winter, when we have a really warm day, they become animated a little early, and they pop out in our living space, and now they start circling around and scaring us. But trying to find out where they're actually coming in a living space is like a needle in a haystack.
And that's just, is that a fly?
That is a fly, but that particular type of fly is called a cluster fly. So it's not like a house fly or a stable fly or something that can come in and lands on your potato salad or something, a picnic. This one's actually a parasite of earthworm. So it's outside in the soil, but it comes in and overwinters, and it's a big, fuzzy, real flies in lazy circles and stuff. But what you really need to do is either be sealing your house right now for these pests, or you could be calling us and getting a well-timed preventive application before they come in good numbers.
Give Action Pest a call for this issue and all other issues. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
I think that was interesting. A little scary. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.